Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic and wonderful day today. It's Monday. It's Monday. Yeah. It's been a Monday. It's been a Monday. Let's put it that way. Shadow, hello, good evening. And Wanderer, hello. Thank you very much. We're going to see how long I can go for tonight, because I have a headache. I have a bad headache. Hoping the painkillers will work, but if they don't, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It's been a Monday. It's been a Monday. It's not Tuesday. It's been a Monday. Oh. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. We'll see how this goes. I have had painkillers to deal with a headache. So hopefully I won't be giving up halfway through. We'll see how this goes. Let me sit my chair up a bit so I can. Oh. Dan, hello. Good evening. I hope you are having a good day. That was the wrong button. Oh. Oh. What do you call a duck that explodes? It's exploding duck. Don't know. I don't know. A firecracker. Really? A firecracker. You... Okay. Right. On that note, what were we doing in Foundry? We were trying to get this going here. Happy belated 4th of July. 4th of July is not a happy day. It's Treason Day. Treason Day. I'm going to go over to Foundry before I offend every American that possibly watches me. I am British, so 4th of July is Treason Day. Is Treason Day. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go over here. So it doesn't matter which way I go. Yes, doing bots, but also we need to do this. And I've messed this up. I have messed this up because this requires it's supposed to have its own power source, so it can run independently of the grid. I'm thinking of just putting burner generators in there and over there. Tap into this line here. I think that's going to be the best way of doing things. We shouldn't need the burner generators once this is going, but well, okay. And the other thing we need to do as well. No, this is the return for the bots, isn't it? Yeah. So. Okay. You guys want ignium powder So we connect this to the second, don't we? Okay. Okay. So let's disconnect this one from the second and find out I don't have any conveyor belts. Let's go and get some. Zoom, 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 zoom. So here we connect these two to the Tekken. Excuse me. Well, right. This is doing ignium powder, so that's right. Then all it needs is empty fuel rods and fuel. And I don't have enough. Oh dear. Tag, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. No, we can't run. Everything's running smoothly. Nothing running out. Awesome. You just wait for your excuse me, I'm going to be but just wait for the all that you're mining to run out, and yay. Right. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. You want to come down to, I think, this height? No. No. Got to put in transport bots and vacuum bots. Ah. Oh. There we go. Right. Okay. So we want to turn those around and put those in like this. I say, well, once you get to the longer production lines, then you start needing more and more stuff, and then as you're trying to put something in, and then you discover one of your power lines is not working, it gives up there. You can't drag. You can't drag across. You can only drag straight pipes. Do 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 do. Hogwash. Okay, so what I now need to do is remove these conveyors. They haven't done any way of turning conveyors around. Okay, and then we run these conveyors up this way. I see a mistake there. Oop. Bum ba bum ba bum. Right, there. Let's put the floor back in here, shall we? That I removed by mistake. And let's plug you into there for the moment. Of course, you want to be turned around as well. You go in there. Okay. Oh, you need loads of oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Let's go down and shut off this redstone. But apparently is broken. Let's go and have a look, see. Apparently I messed up some of these. Yes, I did. said one of them is missing. One of them I put too far over. Okay, not that it matters because we're no longer using them. So, yeah. Or I could figure out a way to use that redstone there. Just until it runs out. Because why not? Because why not? Let's grab all of these guys. And all of these guys. Those. You still need fuel. You can be moved further down the line though. Okay, what is it you are missing? Liquid fuel. Why are you missing liquid fuel? Because some very foolish carpenter hasn't actually put the liquid fuel in. That might help. That could have been very awkward. How much fuel you got inside you? You've got 143. We'll let you carry on doing your thing. You've all stopped. So I can pick up all of these. I don't think I'm going to use the redstone here at all, actually. I think we'll just do away with it. Right, so, yeah, let's just literally get rid of this. Be gone, be gone. You just be gone. No point. Amble, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. Some foolish person put a box in the way. Don't remember what else. Oh yeah, the boilers. Not the casting machines. Ah, okay. You're all in text for the moment. That's okay. And we want to go up here. You go down there, go down there. You go on to there. Oh, right. Bash the mic. I still need water for these as well, don't we? Did I bring any pumps with me? Probably not. I don't know. Out to there. You're going to have to come out to about there. You're going to come out to, well, technically you don't have to come out very far. Actually, you can go through the ground, but. You're going to have to come out and possibly turn. Now let's use the underground reservoir for you. Over there, is it? Okay. Let's convince the underground reservoir to be where we want it to be. Okay. Magic water mode. We go. Yay. This one's better. I need to build one more pump. Oh dear, I'm going to forget that a lot today. I'm sorry. Do I have any rods, helium pre-rods? Yes, I do. Those there. Oh, I need to turn these on. You want to have the empties. Check that. The planet doesn't have rain that's like liquid water. Yeah. It's a very unique planet. How do we do this? We did this way. Okay, so the outputs are here, like this. The inputs will go here, but I don't have enough loaders to do this, plus I need to do those ones over there. Okay. And these two on anyway. So get me more loaders. So we need 50 loaders and more than 50 double loaders. Okay, so let's do that one as well. That would probably help. Bum, bum, bum. No, not there. Outputs. Expert on balancers? Oh dear. I'll have a look in a moment. Do. Okay. Now the problem to a lot of these is that they're not going to have any fuel casings because we don't have enough fuel casings. Fuel casing, however, requires advanced machine parts and steel beam, which are easy to make. Let's have a look at this screenshot and see what it is you are. Don't care about nitro, go away. Three belts going into the same storage. If they're going into the same storage, you don't need balancers on them at all, because they'll all end up in the same place, wouldn't they? The storages act like a balancer. Well, they don't act like a balancer, actually. They were there, but what that will do is it will push everything to the right belt. However, it will also input from the most right belt first. So it will consume the right belt first, output to the right belt, and then consume the center belt to the right belt, and then consume the left belt to the right belt. Is that the ordering you want? Because if they're all going into the same storage, I don't have a storage, I do have a storage. If they're all going to a storage, then you don't need the balancers at all, because they'll just balance in the storage. But if you do it the way you've got it, which is like that, then anything that comes on this line gets priority and gets pushed out onto the right hand line. So the right line is first priority. Then the center one, because this takes it and pushes it into this takes from this line and pushes it into that one. Yeah. They will favor one belt if they're full. So if the output is only one, they can only take from one belt to go in. So yeah, and they'll favor whatever the last loader that was connected. So if you do that and that, this one would be the one that gets priority to go in. It's the last loader, But that's because the output, if you haven't got the output going fast enough, then the balancers won't make any real difference. But if you want to balance it that way, you should just set all these to center. So balances between the two. That would mean the center belt would get a bit more than anything else. But then what you do would be take that one away and replace it, so the center one gets the highest priority. And then this one is balancing these two evenly, and this one is balancing these two evenly, which means the center one gets slightly more on it than the rest, and the center one's there. So because we've got that in a few, I can't remember where I've got it. So yeah, like here for instance, if you look, only that line is moving because we're just not using enough. The output is not strong enough to require 4 inputs. So if you want to, yeah, if you want to balance them, there are better ways to do it than just 2 in there. But that's the simplest way. Have them centered like that, and then take out the center loader and put that in, because the last loader that was connected is the one that takes priority, and it's the same for the outputs. The last one that was connected will be the first output, if that makes sense. So if this was empty and only had a few coming in, it's in there. But yeah, so yeah, there are better ways. If you look up Factorio balancers, it's the same principle. It's just obviously Factorio, you're looking straight down on them, so it would be like you're looking down on these ones, but it's exactly the same system in Factorio. And people make some fantastic proper load balancers in that. Okay, how are we doing for fuel? We have 10 left. Let's consume the fuel here. I could just plug that belt, that line in, and you could consume the fuel from that. Let's do that. Let's disconnect this so you no longer have power. Let's reconnect this fuel here. Not that I saved any fuel when I did it. It's a bit of a mute point, this one, or a moot point. It's like a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. One of the very few times that in Friends Joey made any sense. A moot point. It's a cow's opinion. It doesn't matter. Oh, there you go. So you can consume the fuel from whatever's left in that line, which isn't a great deal, I don't think. 3,000 litres. Should be alright. 450 litres a minute, so yeah. It'll fill up a little bit. Then we need to move this. So let's also disconnect this guy here. This guy here. Because you're not going to need those anymore. I also want to have somewhere making casings. What do we need for fuel? Hold on. Just liquid fuel and okay, plates, right. So I should probably just leave this one here and run this line like along here, a bit over here. Then do the same for the casing, which requires advanced machine parts and steel beams. Now we do have steel beams here, which I can't take out. What the hell happened there? Which I could take out of here, actually. Need more bots. More bots. More. We replaced the sensor input. We're still feeding from the Right. Okay. Is it the first one then? Hold on, I might be mixing my where is that? And then put that back in. It's the first one, not the last one. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm completely wrong. It's the first loader you put down gets priority. So what if we was to run straight through the tree here? And we go up to, yeah, up to here with it. And then I put my fuel in here, which means I just need to tap into the, and that's not one of those assemblers, but another one like there. Yep, it was the first one. Yep. I know it was one or the other. Okay, I'm going to put down a box. There and a box there. I'm going to then move these actually out. Not that you will actually be there, so but let's do this. Put a box there, put a box there. You're going to output, input. You know, you're going to fill up with fuel. We're going to have a whole container full of fuel. There. You are going to be doing fuel rod casings. You're the wrong thing. You need to be a liquid assembler, but that's okay. You're just a temporary thing. You want advanced machine parts. And steel. Advanced machine parts. Might have swapped YouTube around. Actually, so let's scrap that. Let's do you over here. No, you can't be advanced machine parts. Not there. You'd have to go there. Yeah. And that one's still. So advanced machine parts. Steel. And this one. It's iron. Or xenoferrite. Which is iron. Do do do. We also have another bit of machine parts. Apparently. Look at that. So you run out, you have indeed. Excellent. Yeah, we can put the lights in on top of those now. Whee! Oh, no. Idiot. A dog called a chipmunk last week. Was it Alvin or Theodore? They're the only chipmunks I know. You can go back. Ooh, let's actually connect that up there. Knucklehead, hello, hello, good evening. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, no, wrong button. Boom. Yeah, right, so you're going to be making the fuel rod casings, and that's fine. Now, I could, in theory, have them, rather than go into a box, actually go underground and go over to there. But I would need to then connect up some logic to it to make sure it doesn't overfill this. You guys all running? Yep. You guys all running? No. That is probably because of the same reason. The outputs aren't outputting and balancing because we don't have enough input. We don't have input because these aren't running because they don't have enough casing. There is no wireless logic in this, is there? I don't want about the face. They're not quite xenomorph facehuggers, but right. Yeah, we need more. Okay. I don't really want to run a data line all the way along to here. Definitely run it down underground. There is a pipe right here. Wish we could run it along, and then it could pop up the other side. But I need to know how to do that without filling that guy up. I think for now what I'll do is I will bootstrap the system. Might just do this. I might get a load of these. Just running here. There's a temporary solution. Oh, the logic box. I will show you in a moment. It's fairly simple once you understand it. So have you got the data stuff unlocked? Have you got these things down here unlocked? You just need the cable. But I think they all unlock at once anyway. So yeah. Let's get you churning out some of these guys. Let's kind of throw some of these in here and then you would need whatever. I don't know where this is. It's polymer. Where is data? Data cable is here. So behind circuit boards. So you need green tires. But I'll show you it, and then you can. Yeah. All you need is a data cable for this. You don't need any special logic or any gate or anything like that. You bring the clipboard up, which is V. That's a clipboard. And all you need to do is you connect when you grab a data cable. Let me grab some data cables here. Boom. When you have some data cables, you'll see little green connections appear. That's where data can be connected. So it can be connected to loaders, buildings, storages. Every piece of belt has the ability to have data connections. Literally every piece of belt can do it. So just run it from the box to the loaders. So you just I've connected the box to the loaders. And then once it's connected, bring up the press V for the board there, and you'll see it says Alt left mouse button to configure data system. So hold Alt and click, and it is literally just here, enable based on a condition, and the signal is the source, which is the storage, and say less than 1,000. So it's only enabled if there's less than 1,000 in there. So once it hits over 1,000, or hits 1,000 mark, it turns this off. It goes to a red icon, turns loader off. It's that simple. It really is that simple. There's lots of advanced stuff you can do with it because there's all these data evaluators and components and other bits and pieces. You can have a switch, so you can turn lights on and off, or turn the entire factories on and off with a switch if you wanted to. You can have data source, so yeah, it's very. But what I like about it is that when you plug it in to a data source, if you hold V and mouse over it, can you see at the top there it says data cable signals, and it shows everything that's inside the container. See that on the left hand side? Shows everything that's inside that container. Each one of those is a signal that can be read by any other machine. The only thing the game lacks is wireless stuff. If I could connect wireless to it and have it running on a wireless signal, or even on a power line, like what Factorio has, you can run a data signal via power lines. That was awesome. But yeah, the data stuff's really easy to use. I've not really done a lot of stuff with the evaluating things. I don't. I mean, to be honest with you, when I first saw how powerful Factorio's things was with it, I was like, I don't see where that would ever be useful. And then once you get into using it in places, you're like, oh, actually, do you know what? That is quite useful for doing things. So, yeah. But a data source recipe. Oh yeah, data source recipe will let you read and set the recipe in a machine. So you'd have one machine and you could change the recipe for it, and then so technically you could have your entire factory run on one machine with data, and then have it. Okay, so you built this many of these things. Turn the belts off, switch the recipe, turn the belts on different ones, and have different stuff come into it, and have all your factory in a single assembler, which would be some super complicated data system, but it's technically doable. Yeah, like this whole factory here, this whole lot here, I could have with data and have a single box and go, hey, if the box is empty, switch some machines on and make the thing, and then switch it out for someone else. And but yeah, logistics wise, that's a lot of belts coming in and being stopped. So yeah, I don't know if you can just turn off a belt based on. I've tried that. Let's try this. Make me a lever. We'll put a lever on the end, like that. And V. What does this do? Apparently it has no signals. Okay, so let's alt configure this. Oh. Pulse passing items. So every time an item goes by, it will send a signal down the system. So you could count items. So I could build a counter and see how many items are traveling down the belts. You know, it's running at 30 items a minute or whatever. That's quite cool. Enable based on signal. So yeah, so I can go with a custom, just go with 0. If 0 equals 1. And then we configure this, output 0, set it to 1, set, boom, there you go. So if I grab the stuff off this now, just turn the belt off, and then I flip the lever, that's beginning. Nice. Never really played with that part of this logic. But, flip. Off. On. Off. On. Yeah, so. But I love how every belt has it. Every belt has it, and you can read what's on the belt. So yeah, it's a super powerful system, and I like it, and the potential that it can do for your factory is fantastic. There just isn't that many implementations for it at the moment. Like, you don't need it in so many places. you definitely could use it on a furnace. You could have a single blast furnace that pumps out like xenoferrite, and then once the xenoferrite is full, it switches the blast furnace over to techum instead. So you could have one blast furnace doing two, and just it switches back between them depending on demand. That could be useful in a situation, I suppose. Smelters could also, you could change the smelters to do one or the other. Yeah. I'm sure you can have counters and timers and other bits and pieces done as well. And this one here, this data indicator, this is a modded item that basically just turns on when it receives a signal. So if we turn that off, some here, yeah. Oh yeah, it's a modded item that's not. Right, there we go. Boom. Okay, so will you do your thing? No, you won't do your thing. How do I configure you? I can't remember how to configure you. I can't remember what we did with that. We did something with it, but yeah. Okay. Try. I need to find out the. I know we've removed it all now, haven't we? Yeah. I can't remember how you use them now. It's been so long, I can't remember how you use the data indicators. No, that's for a thing that's not running anymore. It's for the casting machine. We don't need any more of these. Missing cable. Ah, it's not connected to the. Ah. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's yeah. I need to do that. Is that right? There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. There we go. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Enable based on condition. Oh, good. Send a passing of the value item with 1 once per item that enters the belt. Okay, so you polymer board is equal to 0. Oh, no, it's not turned off. Okay. Confused now. Greater than 0. Not sure why that's not working. That should be, but it's a modded item, so yeah. Have a concurrent, not signal. Enable based on condition. Signal item polymer is greater than a value of 0. So that should be outputting a value of 0. Break the vote here. So, oh, it pulses. If it may be that it can't flash fast enough. It may be that it can't flash fast enough. Yeah. Yeah, you can. Output. White. Actually, not white. Red. Because this is a red block. Missing. Oh, you can't plug directly into it. You need the cable in between it. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You get the gist. You get. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's super easy to do. It's just remembering it's the you have to bring the clipboard up and then just hold Alt and click, and boom. Broadcast will output stuff automatically. You can do this one. Well, you can do stuff that's connected to the data system. So, right, is the grab that one as well. Yeah, I used it a few times for it would turn on if storage was under a certain amount, so you could visually see if your storage was empty, and then discovered that it's really difficult to see. Like, it's just really difficult to see. So I'm going to let this fill up completely, and then we're going to transfer all of them over. Actually, let's just transfer these ones over because not enough of them. I need to make sure there's still space for the other ones, but this should be fine. Boom, here you go. Okay, let's see whether you guys can actually get a set now. There we go. That's better. Looks like they're all running now, apart from you. Why are you not running? Because you don't have an intake. Okay. How many you got? Let's see. Cool. So it's doing that one, the first one, this one. Probably want to change that ordering, don't I? Let's change the order of this. So I want to do output. I want the furthest one away. This one, and then this one. You appear to still be outputting here. So outputs are maybe... No, they can't be backwards. That makes no sense. It's really weird. You're doing those two first, which makes sense. Then you should be doing the third one, but you're not. You're going to the fourth one. Oh, no, now you're doing the third one, right? Yeah. Now you're doing the third and fourth ones. Okay. Grab a load of these. I really need you to build that line up to get these ones going. We are very good for empty cases. I don't think we're going to need any more empty cases anytime soon. You are all running. You're not running because you're missing an input. Okay. There we go. We're now all running. Beautiful. rebuffer this one again. Oop. This one isn't filling. I want this line to back up. We shouldn't be burning through all this power anyway. I mean... You don't use all of the fuel if the power system isn't running. But that's fine. However, there is something else as well. I do not have enough transformers for all of this here. We have 200 steam turbines at 3.6 megawatts. 3.6 times 200. Is 720, and these are 25, so divide that by 25. We need 29, and divide that by 4. Let's round up to 30. 30 divided by 4, yeah, 30 divided by 4. We need 7.5. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we'll go with 8. 8 seems like a good number. So I would need more xenophoric plates. That's okay. Those we can get. Those we have loads of. I need 4, 8, 10. Excellent. Excellent. How many power poles do I have? Not many. How many can I make? One more. More electronic components, please. Then we can finally get onto bots. Because we should have the power in place, all the main resources in place. Yeah. Yeah. Don't need that many, but that's fine. Okay, so you sit. Where did I put you? Literally in the center. So there. We only need 28 of these, but I'm going to do 30 because it's nicer. It fits nicer. It fits nicer. Boop and boop and boop. And then tablet. You're all connected to the same grid, which means we should now have potentially... We've got so many transformers everywhere. Now that's interesting. You say 32. Yes, 32. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. Okay. But that's it. So this is the one behind my head here. This is our base. So we have 32 transformers, which is capable of 800 megawatts. We're only making 720 megawatts, but we're only using 300. So 720 is now our cap, but we should be good. We should be good. Have you completely backed up? You have. Are you starting to fill? You are. Beautiful. This build, when running at full speed, can provide enough fuel rods to run all this at full speed. So even when we hit the maximum power, we shouldn't be having to worry about this not keeping up. But a buffer is always nice. Okay, power is done. Blast furnaces are done. Machine parts are done. Electronic components are done. Steel is done. Glass is done. Advanced components are done. Ignore this. This can actually be shut down now. Yeah, it's do this. I'll leave one here running so you can fill this up. So if something does happen, we've got another container full of it. It's not going to hurt having another container. Putting them in there might hurt the system actually, because it might oversaturate it and then they can't output, but we'll leave it. So yeah. So that'll work. Yeah. Oh, the only thing we haven't done actually is I haven't got alternate power supply. Okay, Shadow, have a good one. Do you have enough castings to feed the power plant? What do you mean by castings? Do you mean with the additional Tekken that's being used? Casings. Yes. Yes. And hence why I was just taking that apart there. That you just saw me taking apart where I was making all that additional casings. Yes. Yes, we did that. Oh, yes. Yeah, I had literally what I just took apart there was making ED fuel rod casings. So yeah, and as I've just shown, we have another box of them here. So, and we're still making them. I'm still going to need one machine making them. So we're going to have another box for that anyway. So we should be good. We should be good because everyone that goes in comes out anyway. So the surplus is just for the belts, and the belts have all now backed up, and we still have surplus in there. So we should be good. We should be good. Okay. Advanced machine, advanced casings, fine. Advanced, that's fine. Fuel is fine. Explosives are fine. That's for something else. Ignore that. What is this? This is hover engines. Hover engines are fine. This is enough hover engines. That's for the assembly lines, so ignore that. That's fine. The biggest problem we have is the oil that's going to possibly run out at some point, because I'm not actually tapped into enough oil. What I need to do is get some science running again so I can keep that pump jack efficiency going. That would be nice. Okay. We haven't done that. However, everything that is coming down here, we now have enough of. Maybe. Did we put enough thermite in? I don't genuinely remember. We'll look at that later. Let's do double lift off. Let's do the rest of the bots, shall we? Let's actually do that. Where are we up to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before we start the 3 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's nice being down here. The frame rate feels so much better. The game feels so much smoother down here. I might need to pick you up. Can I pick you up? Yes, I can. Yoink. Then I might go to someone who wants hover engines and dump the hover engines in here. Oh, there's only... I forgot hover engines only stack to 25, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, the assembly lines. The assembly lines are the bit we haven't even tackled yet. But the rest of the bots are easy. Could we just put them in here? Where do we get to? Cleaning bots. So what's the next bot? What's the next bot? What's the next bot? No. Wafers and CPUs, no texture light has been done whatsoever. We need to completely redo the texture light. Tuluxite system. Yeah. Cheese and bacon on bread with oh. Damn it, I'm really hungry now. We don't I've got food, but that's not fair. Still not fair. Right. 15 base time. So we're looking at 15, right? Was that what we got to? We're doing the fastest ones, weren't we? Can't remember. I don't know why I did these in this time. I should have just done them in actual bot order. That would have made so much more sense, but I didn't. Anyone else who's 15 seconds? Anyone else who's 15 seconds? Combat drones. Heavy duty transports. Is that it? We have combat drones, minor drones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, this will be number 10. Yeah, we're only missing 4 bots. Okay. You are going to do combat drones. That's the next one. Then combat, then it's heavy duty bots. But I did mess up because we've gone this far, then we started here, and this is going to go out further. So, nope. Resist the urge to reset everything. 8 per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 64. Yep, that's the closest we could get. No. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is it you need? 5 things. You have to go all the way down here with another one. Come all the way back with another one. And then come all the way down here. And then back around and into the thing. Right, yes, okay. Don't have a landing pad. Ba-bum, bum, ba-bum. Let's grab all 3. Okay, so outputs first. And then inputs. And then more inputs. Doop-de-doo. Okay. So, let's start here. The furthest one we need. Oh, what's the furthest one we need? Is going to be advanced machine parts. It's that one. The next one we need is going to be thermalite. Then we're going to need circuit boards, hover engines. That's hover engines, so I've got that wrong. Hold on. You should go out to hover engines. You should go to circuit boards, and then you go to combat drones. Wrong. I'm doing all the wrong ones. Yep, all the wrong ones. Okay, configure transport from the factory to the warehouse. Combat drones. Configure. Nope. I can't remember what I was setting these to in the end. What did I set them to? Was it 9,999 million? It was 1,000 items. Let's go with that for the minute. I don't know whether that's correct or not, because I don't know whether these would need to drop down like below 1,000 before it can go. Ooh, got a lot on the old R&D lab. Combat drones. We okay. Back to the lab. Combat drones. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Boop. Go and get some more flooring. You guys have all the explosives that I have on me. Don't know why I've got so many on me. Probably because I picked up a belt at some point, but okay, thank you. Right, okay. That, get rid of that. Get all that stuff from me there. Thank you. Right. Okay. Never did put in the power plants. Doop 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 doop. Doop. No. It's not what I want. Why can't you be the same as belts? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, next 15 second, well 7.5 second view after the combat drones is heavy duty transport bots. You only need 4 inputs. A wild hedgehog has appeared. No, not the wild hedgehogs. We'll care for those. Deadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't need you. Thank you for staying. We don't need you. Thank you for coming. It's been very enlightening. But we've decided to go in a different route. We're going to struggle to get the next one in there. Steel components. Steel. Advanced components. Electric components. And the light. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Whoa. There's been some excessive clear there. I put that in the wrong place. That's better. Energy power from the factory to the station. Bots. Go. Although we have got transports to level 16 already, so actually. Yes, I did miss an output. That's okay. Cool, there you go. I don't think I'm doing... No, I'm not doing heavy transport. It says 0 in stock. Okay. So we have 2 bots left. 3 bots left. Mining, science, and maintenance drones. And mining and science, and then the maintenance drones... No, we'd have mining there. Maintenance drones would be on the end of the bus. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. No. I keep looking at it because I'm half tempted to rebuild it. 4, 5, 6, 7, like that. Like slightly closer together. More flooring. More loaders. Get the loaders and we don't need this resort. So top up that, and that, and that. We're also going to need more of those. So I'm going to need lots of those, and then lots of floor. So you're going to do 7.5, 15. Okay, so what's the next after 7.5? Is the mining drone, right? 10. So we've got left mining drone and maintenance drones. 10 and 15, there we go. So you're going to do mining drones. Yeah. Looks the wrong way? No? No, but it's gone the right way. You do 6 a minute though, which means we need 10 of them. This is where stuff goes a bit wrong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is the alphabet. Yes, you're right. That's because I was doing it over there. And these are rotated around 180. Yep. Yeah, like that. Although that was still in the end. Oh, yeah, no, because yeah. So I'm expecting it to be this end because of Right, okay. That's fine. So this wants to configure transport for factory station, mining drones. But also Ramrod, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. This one also needs to go longer. Look at that. How many do you need? Swoosh. Only 4. Okay, so we don't need that line there. The weight on that is a lot. A 1,000 mining drones would be I don't know, 85. Yeah, the shipping pad can store 117 of them in total, but it doesn't matter. That number doesn't come into it because the ships can only carry 117, so they'll pick up 117 and go. But I need to double check this. I need to be looking at this when I get everything running to find out whether they actually wait for there to be 1,000 storage spare in the station or not. I haven't figured that one out yet. So Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It may be that they wait for there to be a thousand spare in the station before they send the ship down to pick up 117 of them. If that's the case, I need to reconfigure all my pads to be down to like 500 or something instead. So. Haven't done the testing on that yet, so. And then you're going to be input. Bum, 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 bum. And these ones here. Yeah, it does actually say that if you give a shipping pad a number higher than the ship, whatever ship lands will pick up its full cargo and go. Because if I was to configure this for say 117 items, then the small ships, if they was coming, wouldn't be able to fill up. So they'll just come and grab whatever they can grab and go. But what I'm not sure on is the minimum number to move. I don't know whether if we don't have storage space for it. That might be the case, which might actually, we can double check that right now actually. Hold on. Where's the vacuum bots? That's cleaning bots. This is vacuum bots. So this is full with 666 items in it. Which means 1.8. Hold on. Actually, is that? I wish you give me the actual numbers, not 2.4 take 1.8 is 0.6. So we need to sell a couple of those and find out whether the ship would come down on land or not. Oh. Because I don't know the exact number of them in stock because it doesn't actually tell me. It just says 1.8k. Because if it is 1,000, that needs to go down to 1.4k before they'll come and pick up 666, which means they'll never fill up the storage. Although that might go on the sales platform. Oh yes, 1,754. So 1,754 take 2,400. Okay. So we sell 30. We can sell 30 vacuum bots. Let's make them stupid cheap. Try and convince some people to come and buy them for a moment. Oh, there you go. Cool. Okay, so that answers that question there. So they don't wait for 1,000 because 2,400 is the cap. So no, they will wait for there to be enough space for a ship to fill, and the ship is 666. So setting the maximum to 1,000 just means that basically the ships will come and they'll always fill up. They'll always fill up completely. So, okay, that answers that one. It's not the same for the for this. However, this is very different. If like I've got construction material set to minimum to buy is 1,000. So if my construction material, which is here is 30,000, if it drops down to 29,000, it will send a ship to buy 200. But it waits until then. It doesn't wait for the ship's size This is the one that confused me the other way around. So the minimum to buy, you have to have that much space in your internal storage for it to send a ship. But the maximum a ship can buy is like 200. So it's like, hang on, that's not going to work. You know, so because not so bad when your storage is massive like it is at the moment, but when you only had like 2,000 storage and you set it to that, so yeah, barrels are awful. I stopped buying barrels. I decided to pump stuff from the world. So yeah, so that was one that got me for ages. So I'm like, why are you not buying construction materials when I have space? The ships were like this, they only carried 200 at a time, but it'd wait for it to be below 1,000. It'd send one ship to buy 200 and then wouldn't send any more. So then this dropped down below the level by 1,000, and then went, oh yeah, I'll go and send another ship. So it was looking to buy 1,000, looking for there to be 1,000 gap, but could only buy 200 in one go. So this is the Galactic Market one, is the one that confused me. The pads work differently to the Galactic Market, so. But that's okay. That's okay. That's what the learning curve is all about. Slope down, please. 1, 2, 3. What do you need? Hover engine, circuit board, steel, and components. So let's go with steel. I think 250 liters. I think. Advanced, which is these ones. I figured out I needed 11 tier 2 large ships to keep up with the supply that we wanted. And I would need ridiculous amounts of actual platforms landing, because they take 80 seconds for it to land, unload, and leave again. And it wasn't, the throughput wasn't enough. I'd need 11 large ships taking it just to get to the Galactic Market, coming back again, and then the 11 landing pads of this size dropping the fuel off, and then like 34 barrelers to unbarrel it or something stupid like that. It was the infrastructure was big. Let's put it that way. It was big. Okay. So we go to the furthest one out, which is you, and then the next furthest one out, and then the next furthest one out. Put them like that. There we go. Go slope up. Oop, doop, doop, doop. Bum, 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 bum. All medium Mark II shipping pads to supply, yeah. But it takes 10 minutes for them to get to the Galactic Market. So if you're buying liquid from the Galactic Market, it's about 80 seconds to unload a shipping pad, which means that for the 4 pads you would need, well, almost 10 times that amount. So what was it? How much oil did we need? We need 91,150. 91150 divided by 250, which means we would need 364 barrels a minute. Divide that by 50, because that's how much the ones can do, is 7.92, and then times that by 10 because it takes 10 minutes, which means that calculation can't be right, because that says I need 73 ships traveling to the galactic market and coming back again. Although that does feel about right, actually. I think the number was ridiculous, wasn't it? Yeah, I think 73 ships to get 91,000 oil to buy from the galactic market. Because they buy the hold on, spaceships. The tier 2 cargo ship can hold 10,000 kilograms. So if we configure this for 10,000 kilograms, which I think is 50, yeah, it's 50. So yeah, to get what I want to do, I would need 73 ships, 73 tier 2 medium cargo ships, just going to the galactic market and coming back. Just doing this, 73 of them, just doing this in order to supply enough to run the oil factory that we need if the factory runs at 100%. Oh, I need to. It's absolutely stupid. And 50 barrels, I mean, it's 250 litres per barrel. So they're carrying 12,500 litres. In that, which isn't too bad, really. Okay, so how many do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We need one more. One more. It's 7,500 per barrel, is it? Oh, I thought they stored 50. No, they stored 250, don't they? 250 litres per barrel. Not 50 litres, 200. Yeah, 250. Yeah, but you would need, if you're buying the barrels off the galactic market, it takes 10 minutes for a ship to go. So in order to do that, the barreler requires 30, doesn't it? The barreler can unbarrel 30 per minute. So you need to supply it with 30 per minute. And it takes 10 minutes to get 50. So you need 8 ships, 8 tier 2 medium ships buying from the galactic market and bringing it to the station just to keep up with one barreler. Or something like that, I think it was. So if you're trying to buy the oil from the galactic market, it's just nuts. It's just, as I said, for my factory, we need 91,150 oil per minute, crude oil per minute, which is 73 ships. So yeah, I need 2 more medium shipping pads. Do 1 concrete. If I was to send it up to the station, like if I was to do the whole you know, pump it, send it to the station and bring it back down again, that's fine. But then you've got to barrel it here and do things. So if you're doing that, you might as well just use the actual liquid chips and just send stuff back and forwards, like that's what I'm doing here. All the extra effort of barreling and unbarreling and changing other bits and pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oop. Drag that out there. Oh, what's this? Jenny, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a very good day. Long time no see. I am good. I am good. Hungry. That's what I am. I'm hungry. That's what I am. Need to move this power line as well. It's very much in the way. Yeah, he was talking about Wonder was talking about wonderful food earlier on, and it's like, oh, now I'm hungry. Yeah, but to get food means I've got to stop streaming for a bit, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. So yeah. Yeah. We are building a factory creating robots. Good robots, not evil robots. We don't do evil robots. We're good robots. Although we do have a laser, which might be able to blow holes in the moon, but I'm not sure. I haven't tried. Actually, I have tried. We are on a moon. There's the planet. We're on a moon, and I have blown holes in the moon. So. We did long summary one. I need to clear this all out because we need to put another shipping pattern here somewhere. Let's fix that water though, shall we? Bloop. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, we're making. What do we got here? We got little mining drone robots. Kind of zoom by pretty quick. We've got, what are these ones? Transport drones robots. Heavy duty ones, so they've got tracks and things on them. What's this one? This one is a hover transport one, so the same thing, but they have hover engines. We've got combat road robots. They're purely for protection. They're definitely not to hurt people. So yeah, they're not bad nicks. They're nice, friendly robots. Friendly robots with friendly weapons. These ones aren't doing anything. Why aren't you doing anything? Oh. That's why you don't think. Aha. These ones, what are these ones? They are science robots. Little floaty science robots fully around. Yeah. These ones are cleaning robots. Scrubbers. Little scrubbers on them. They're like buffer robots. Clean your car. Be nice. What else have we got? What else have we got? What's this one? Oh, this one's the light ones, transport ones. They just carry a single item. So the light transport bots. We've got vacuum bots. Little Roombas. Little Roombas going around. He's going. Oh, bash the microphone. Screen bots. The televisions. Televisions on wheels. Well, wheel. Not really looked at most of these models to be honest. I'm making them, not loads. Oh, these are light bots. I like that the light bots have legs and not wheels. That's quite cool. They can walk around. Quite funky. Yeah. They're good nicks. Yes, good nicks. These are on the old belts, so they're moving much slower. Look at this. Lovely. Lovely. Beautiful. They're planter bots, so they can plant some plants, doing their thing. And these ones are the snack bots. They've got a little toaster. You see that? Little toaster. And a coffee mug. Which is quite cool. I like the snack bot. The snack bots are good. So yeah. And we have one more left to make, which is the construction bot. And then we've got to actually make the actual robots, because there are actual robots in the game as well. 5 different types of actual robots, which yeah, we need to work on. Yeah. Is there parts trees here? Yeah, I would love to be able to actually use the bots rather than just sell them. But right now, what we can do is sell them. Maybe one day soon we'll be able to use them to do something. Who knows? Who knows? A brekkie bot. Yeah, coffee and toast. Sounds good to me. Right, so... Oh, actually, hold on. Before we make the mining bots, we've got one other one to make, haven't we? Which was... What was the other bot to make? So we did the... So that was 20 seconds, isn't it? Hold on, I feel like I missed one. Was there another 20-second bot? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I didn't put them in any... I put them in time order for some bizarre reason. They're not in time order on here. 8, 10, 20... Wait a minute. Can I not count? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I can't count. This is the final one. This doesn't want to be here. This wants to be... actually, no, it can be there. Yeah, I'll say it wants to be kind of in the centre, but that wouldn't work. So, yeah. So this is the final bot. Yes, which is the maintenance drone bot. Okay, we want to make them here, but we want to make them... They're going to be more complicated to make than the rest of the things. So, you come down here. Before we do that, let's put down an assembler. So we make the maintenance drone bot. Requires 5 things. Of course it requires 5 things. But you want to make 4 a minute. And if we want to make that, we need 15 of these. Which is kind of awkward to do because we've only really got space for 10. So I need to do a second line of them, but it's good because it's the end one, so it doesn't really matter. I just need to figure out how to I suppose we'll stagger them. I suppose that's what we'll do. We'll do 7 and we'll stagger them. So do that, and then we just put in a gap like that. And we need to... Okay. Yeah, we'll stagger them. We'll have 3 lines down the centre, and then 2 lines down here, and then this one here. Okay, so you'll go down, then you'll go along there, and you'll come back up again. There'll be a line there. Maybe a line there. Maybe 3 lines here, which means I need to make this larger. Do I want to do that? Do I want to put the last one like in the center? Would actually be kind of awkward to load the bus up on it, wouldn't it? Or do I want to split it between 2 launch pads? And do 7 assemblers here and 7 assemblers over there? I want to do that. I want to do that. I need another landing pad. Right, let's do 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 6 and 7. Output. It will reach down to there. You will reach down to here. Put all the inputs in for this side here. Do. Definitely not at the right place. Okay. So what do we want? What lines do we want to bring up? Thermalite, advanced and circuits. I don't have the belts to do this, I don't think. Nope, I don't have the belts to even finish one. Okay, let's go back and get some belts and some concrete and some other bits pieces. Oh, so close to actually finishing the main bots off, and then we can work on assembly lines, which are even more complicated. Yay! This needs to become about 15 times bigger than it currently is. Right, belts. Actually, let's grab some more splitters. Grab some more loaders as well. Excuse me. Concrete. Need 100 concrete. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum. Bum. Bloop. There. Oh, and we need more assemblers. Oh. 3 10 will do. We only need 7, but 10 will do. 10's close to 7. We're also going to have to buy some more ships to deliver all this stuff because we're definitely running out. Okay, you come up here. So, advanced circuits, advanced components. Hover engines and energy cells. I'm not wrong though, am I? 10 is close to 7. And energy cells are there. I brought glass all the way down here. I think glass is used in one bot. Yeah, I'm going to move some bits around here. Yeah, 10 is close to 7. Right, okay, so downslope. So we go and grab the furthest one away, which is energy cells. Actually, we're going to do something different this time around because this is the end of the bus, end of the line. We're going to go straight to there and you'll just up and feed onto it. Next closest one, oh, let's go backwards, is there. And then there, oh, did it as well. Oop. And that one. And that one. Go there. Slope up. 2. Missed. 3. 5. Let's pick that one back up. Yoink. Okay, and there we go. And you are doing the thing. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So. Same thing again here. And then you will go down. Turn into wherever. So, oh, I need to set the recipe on this, don't I? Make me construction bots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go to there, you go to there. Okay. Oh, okay. And the belt's wrong at the end here. And then you're going to be inputs as well. Getting some stutter on YouTube. OBS is not telling me anything's broken, and if anything, it should be Twitch that gets the stutter above that because YouTube's got a higher quality. Because YouTube is just naturally higher quality. Is it just slowing down, or is it being? So it's not YouTube being, or is it YouTube being special? With the game itself? Possibly. We are asking an awful lot of it. Right, these power lines need to be moved because they're in the way down there. We have a lovely thing here. We might run them down there. YouTube being YouTube. Typical. Gotta love it when YouTube wants to just be like, have a stutter. It's not like I'm, you know, YouTube dealing with, you know, a million different videos being uploaded every day, re-encoding them all, thousands of people streaming. So, yeah. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, let's do this here. So this is going to disconnect our main power line, but that's okay. Needs must. We'll also get that one actually out of the water. I think that's probably been in the water for long enough. High voltage power. Oh, actually, I should absolutely show off the Death Egg laser. I mean, the space station laser. Totally not a Death Egg laser. Totally not. Just a normal, everyday, regular laser used purely for construction purposes and nothing more. We need to clear this area out here anyway. So we have access to an orbital laser, which is purely for excavation purposes and absolutely not designed to blow holes in moons and things. But it's very nice. It comes from if we come down here, and if I can get a nice sort of angle on it, it comes from over there in the sky, and just is purely used for you know. Yeah, see, excavation purposes. Definitely not for any nefarious reasons. Yeah, see, lovely little yeah, totally wouldn't ever use that to do bad things to anywhere on the world. It is quite funny because technically that's the planet and we're on the moon, so we are using a laser on the moon. We're just not blowing it in half. There. Is that in line? Is that in line? It is in line. Excellent. So now, get the next one down there, or is that too far? It's blocked. By that belt. Yeah. Really starting to question whether I should even bother with this belt. I mean, there's plenty of Tekken still left down here, but yeah. I do care about the environment. I just care that it's in my way. So, you know. I don't use it on any of the animals, so I would never dream of you know, attacking any of the animals with it. They survive it anyway, but not that I've tested that or ever would have tested that. But you know, they're pretty robust, the animals in this world. Pretty robust. So I want to put you there. Is that like fly, fly, fly? That is excellent. Okay. So now we can run you down here. All the way. You will not interfere with our ships or any belts or anything at all. Because of your silly little cable hitboxes. More power. No, I'd never. Look at me, I'm a hedgehog in a suit. What would I do for Eggman? Seriously, what would Robotnik want with me? Other than maybe to do his taxes. Get out of the water. Get out the water. Thank you. Dang it. Do. There. And we probably want to go a bit more because I actually need to put in a landing pad here. This had a garden of storages. Right now, figuring out how to correctly bring back. Yay! They can balance again. Woot, that'd be nice. Maybe bring him lattes. Only if he likes the way I make them. I really want the next Sonic movie. I want to see Amy. I want to see Amy in the next Sonic movie. I really hope they make more of the freedom, well, not freedom fighter Amy, but the Amy that is in the latest novels, the latest comics, rather than the fangirl. Just hope so. I just hope they do that. She needs to be the strong hedgehog that just falls for Sonic completely. Rather than what she was in Sonic CD. Oh dear. Well, they did it pretty good in Frontiers. Yeah, I'm really confused at the whole. There are going to be multiple metals, but then I have a feeling there's going to be one because in it wasn't the Archie comics. What are the new? The IDW stuff. There apparently is a army of metal. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope so. She's going to be super strong and impressive, but completely fall apart around Sonic. That would be the awesome way to do it. The completely, you know. She could even be from Tails' world because he was from another world, so it would make sense. That would be cool. I cannot wait for that. That would be awesome. And hopefully they do metal justice as well. Even if they do the whole Neo Metal Sonic thing, that would be cool. Space in my inventory. Well then, to get rid of the dirt. Yeah, that would be. That would be good. That would be very good. Gonna wear my VTuber suit. Dress up as myself. Hang on a minute. Retreat to the space station. Maintenance drones. Oop. Okay. That worked out pretty good. Let's just take out that little bit of dirt there. Okay, cool. Now we need to run this power line. It needs to go straight out again because it can't clip over the... We're going with it. We're going there. No, you can be repowered. Oh, it goes that way as well. Oh. Oh, did not realise that. Did not realise that. None of this is working anymore anyway. This is all shut down here. We don't need this over here anymore. So let's get rid of that power line. We'll just connect you two up. You can go. Do your thing. There we go. Okay, so slope down. And same again. So you will go over to yeah. One. Nope. That one and that one. That was a mine. The vein's further over. That was a Xeno and Techum mine. Do 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 do. Okay, and there we have it. All we need to do is finish up some of these lines. Excuse me. Ooh. When they come to an end and are no longer needed along here, I'd rather have them be finished up. No, don't put it down there. Techum goes off. Steel. Right, let's go here. So you two. And then connect that. Okay, steel has its ending, that has its ending, that has its ending, that one, polymer is here. Circuits go off to the end. Glass was one of those ones that I think is annoying because it's used in one place, I think. And that one place is used in is like right at the start somewhere. So here. Energy cells go right to the end, don't they? Yep. Then we just tidy up the combat drones. Don't want to leave them lying around. Boop. And there we have it. Okay, cool. Right, so let's dump my resources that I have into here. Get rid of the Techum. Okay, and there we go. There's all of them running at least 60 per minute, if not faster. The belts thin out as they go. Awesome. So, storage, right here. Heavy transport bots can do that one. Maintenance drones can become super light. Mining drones can become super light. And then start doing these ones. Combat drones can do that one. Awesome. So yeah, we're focusing on those three there. Awesome. Okay. So now we're selling all the things. We have all the bots doing the stuff we want to do. The next step is assembly lines, which requires Tluxite to be reprocessed, which is a lot of effort. I think we could break the million if I brought down some of the prices so we sell more of them, or if we got some more ships and started actually looking on the map and selling some more things. What can we do on the galactic map? How are we doing? Oh, look at this. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all under the hedgehog's domain. These ones are going down or up? I'm not sure. You want maintenance drones, which you should be able to actually fulfill now. So that'll add to that one. You wanted heavy duty one, so we're adding to that one. Cool. So it's only if they want actual bots that we're not supplying. Do we have anyone on bots? No one there. Nope. You want minor robots. Oh, you can't see them in the way. Blah. These are completely different. So yeah, let's so we are in complete control. Hedgehog Incorporated is in complete control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zones. We are taking over 3 zones here. Beautiful. We've got a little while to go before we get galactic dominance. There's a lot of worlds out there, but we'll get there. Taking it 4, taking it 5. Yay! I can unlock 56 sectors. I don't know whether does the aerial it can be upgraded indefinitely, so you can unlock the entire world, universe, galaxy, whatever thing. but I would need a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. We're currently storing 50 million there. We are a mega corporation. We still have Industrial Titan and Galactic Foundry to go yet. We've got 2 more ranks to go. Where do you see your market dominant stuff? Where was all that again? It's in here, isn't it? Competitors. We're still at the bottom. Still at the bottom. We're only making 59 million lifetime earnings. We need to get 1.6 billion. And we're doing 5 million a week, which isn't bad. I think I could live on 5 million a week. What about you? Do you think you could live on 5 million a week? I think that would just be. I think I could just about scrape by on 5 million a week. I'd like to see whether anybody's actually managed to move up the leaderboard. Has anyone managed to get to the top? Yeah. So we're debt free. $800,000 there, 600,000 there. The meta drone's only just started kicking in. So the combat drone and the mining drone. The science assist drone, I don't think we're selling that anywhere. We don't have the robots. So storage robots. Oh, did I break the science one when I was showing them off and then didn't reconnect them? My prestige rank is 3. This science bots? Nope. The awkward thing with not putting them in the correct order. Your science bots. Why are you guys not running? I think the belts are messed up on this, aren't they? I think there's wrong thing on the belts. Yes. Yes, there's wrong thing on the belts. There we go. You won't have one because you're not a galactic foundry. Won't have one what? Sorry. Yeah, we're a mega corporation. We need to get to Galactic Foundry. Yeah, so I guess these science robots froze for a moment. Well, we haven't been selling them recently. So our profits was dropping. Terrible, terrible things. I'm not sure what level I want to take up all the things to. Like, I think this is our best one here, so I'm not sure where I want to go with these. Obviously, level 5 production weight, so we can shift more in one go. But do I want to get to like 50% efficiency, so we're getting 50% more bots? And then just work on more money for them, or just keep leveling them up evenly and see how it goes? Okay. So yeah, we need to clear out an area over here, put in another tank and another area here, and this needs to be teluxite processing, which will in turn plus 88%. 88%. Where? Of wait, what? Level 88. Oh, level 88 bots. Right. What did you level up? Did you level it up evenly, or? I think 36 is our highest bot. Yeah. I always do the product weight first to make it lighter, because then you can ship more in one go. I've been doing the quality and efficiency evenly. But to get this to 50% efficiency means I need to get to level 100 with it, which is a long way off. But I don't know. Increasing sale price is quite nice. Obviously, you get more money for the bots, and the game is all about money kind of at the end. But the more you produce, obviously, the more you sell. So, yeah. I suppose we could also drop our sales platform stuff down, couldn't we? And then we could sell more of these guys. Let's do that for our bots, but leave our robots higher priced. Oh, you got the efficiency to 88 the house. Oh, so you've got one of your bots up to like level 200 or something. Oh, let's go and have a look at our power grid and double check how this is going. You should be there. That'll be fine. Oh, I think this might have been what Shadow was talking about the other day. That I haven't actually connected up any of these machines. So this whole tank has been running on 2 machines. And it's still full. Ha! Ha! I built this all, and I clearly didn't plug all the plumbing into it. Transport bots for level 117. How'd you get your efficiency to 88 for a level 115? I thought that would need over a level 100 or something. Actually plug these guys in. That might help us get the fracking fluid. We haven't been suffering from fracking fluid at all anyway. We haven't needed it, so yeah. Yeah, so we're not doing things, but then we aren't technically mining enough stuff, which means technically we'll run out of xenoferrite. I've also just realised I haven't finished the blasting the furnaces because I haven't finished off the cement production out the back to use all the molten slag up. So when this fills up, the whole system will come to a halt. Let me go to the start and have a double check it's actually got the stuff it needs. So you can see, I'll have a note in a moment. Hold on, so let's see. So you are running, you are all good, you are happy and joyous, and there is much rejoicing. You are the same. Beautiful, beautiful. are the same. Yep, all the bars look good. Yep. Oh dear. Oh dear. That looks good. And then we're done. Okay, so our blasting furnaces are all still good, but we could potentially run out of resources for that. Plus, we could run out of resources for oil. Oil's a big thing. But I need to build back here, don't I? I need to build that setup there and there. Only twice more. Okay, that's not so bad. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that next time. We'll do that next time. Somebody remember to remind me to do that next time. What I came over here for was that I wanted to look at the power situation. How are we doing? How are we doing? Not all of you are running once again. Why is that? You don't have any casings. You don't have any casings because you backed up. Because all of the casings are going into here to make new ones. Right. That's okay though. So long as we have some form of buffer, that's fine. But let's grab that. Determined not to do so. There are still so many things that need doing. That's the problem. That's the problem. We've still got so many little things that need doing. The power is good though. This is all backed up, and you are filling, which is good. That's why I just wanted to dump some more there to give some more filling. So we don't worry about that. Power-wise, we are only using 370 megawatts out of 720. Hang on a minute. Why is that halfway? 6. Oh, no, there would be. Yeah, this is about halfway. Yeah, 370 is about halfway. Cool. So the bot production is only half our factory. We need to do teluxite, the outside there, and then assembly lines. One more blast furnace when they add more steel. Yeah, we can replace the steel setup for it. So the mod for molten steel doesn't work. Apparently the game doesn't recognize a liquid steel. So oh dear. Yeah, the glass. I don't know why I needed so much glass. It seems excessive for one bot place. Where's glass used? Let's consult the leggy chart. So half of it's used in an energy cell production. That's probably why. It's the energy cell production. We're making 0.7 and we're using 0.42. We use a little bit here for the light bots. A little bit for the screen bots. And for all the robot heads we use a bit of glass. Yeah, okay, so it's used here, there and everywhere. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Station, what is your storage like of resources? We are good, we are full on resources, so that's good. We have 3,000 barrels of olimite as well, which I'm never going to use, but also need to do our own fuel. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to keep that as an actual power line, didn't I? A low voltage power line. That's okay. We'll do that.
I am having the fun.
I'm very glad you're having the fun. I am having the require sleep, I think. Let's shut down that over there. That's fine. We don't care about that now. That's not needed. Okay, that's the power line that goes through. Carries low voltage and high voltage. Thank you for making me 8-bit. Still don't know about this cute thing you keep seeing. You may need to go get your eyes checked. Yeah, I'm not a cute hedgehog. I'm just a hedgehog. Let's go a bit more than that. Let's do 5x3. Will that be enough to get us up there in time, or will we run out? No, I think we're a bit too far. Yeah. There we go. You're running that way to run power down to there. And that's for the Tuluk site. And also runs over to that over there. So this power line will need to stay or be replaced. We can figure that one out later. Sorry, if I'd done 5, I could have probably actually got to that one at just the right height. But oh well, there you go, that'll do. But that does connect this one to the low voltage one, which means you're no longer needed technically there. But I'm going to leave you there. What I'm going to do is connect these two platforms together. By going under the water and doing something. Where's the power line actually? Okie dokie, Jenny, have a good one. We shall see you soon. I'm going to be heading to bed soon anyway, I think so. There's a power strip there. Okay, so now if I click on this, this should show the one giant grid. Yep. I did not. Let me have a nosy nose. Oh. Your transport bots are 117 with level 82. So you've mainly gone into production efficiency. it's its own separate grid. That's fine. That's one through its own separate grid. Let's go and find out where some of these things are. Try and connect them all up. Or put them on their own power system. Okay. But one thing I haven't really checked is whether we need to bring more than one belt down here. I haven't looked at the actual numbers for that. See where they are. So, yeah. The hell? No, lose my mind, Yeah, that's the thing. You could build to half the factory that I've done here and then use the production bonuses to benefit it up. But I want to build to that number and then we're just going to produce even more. And we are now at 1 million. We've hit the 1 million per day. 1 million a day. Cool. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I could do with 1 million a day. That'd be nice. Even if it meant I had to build a giant factory this size, I don't mind doing that. Yeah. Okay. We are going to leave this one here though, because it is 10 past 2 in the morning. I want the sleep. I want the sleep. Yes. Yes, I think I do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let us save it. Where are we now?
Yep, I yawned you,
Ooh.
Eggman.
Stream 40. And the bots are done. 154 hours. 154 hours. Hedgehogs do sleep. Hedgehogs sleep all the time. We also hibernate in the winter. You're a little bit early on that one. Joker's a little bit early on that one. Yeah. Yeah. So cool. Okay. Okay. Let me have a look, see if there's anybody in the land that we could direct you over to. What? Huh? What? 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 What's 40? 40? Make it say what? Hey? You have confused me. Oh, the stream. No, that was stream 40. We just finished stream 40. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Yeah, sorry. I was like, yeah. Nope. I have. I'm just looking on the sheet. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Nope, that was stream faulty. That was stream faulty. So you're one out, I'm afraid. You're one out. Right, I am going to leave this here. I'm gonna leave this here. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here, and we will come back. We're going to play the crust tomorrow, and carry on with some outpost stuff, and see some things, and maybe even try the laser mission. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get it done. I'm really not sure on that one, but we'll do some stuff in the crust tomorrow. That's what we'll do, and then we'll come back to Foundry on what day is it today? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday. We'll come back on Wednesday, and we will finish up other little bits and pieces and start the Tuluxite. That's not going to be the dramatic, terrible build that I think it is. It's just that we need to set up a whole new fracking system. So we need to frack up a whole new setup system. So that's yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. I do hope to see you again in the next one. Until then, as always, have fun.